Hello my lovely Taurians, welcome to my channel, welcome to your channel, Taurus Lady channel. We're gonna do love spread for you for this upcoming week, okay? How do they see you and how do you see them? So we're gonna look onto the right hand side. How do they see you from their perspective? How do they see you? Okay, on the left hand side, how do you see them? We're gonna look into the blockage and the possible outcome and pull two cards for the piece of advice for you and the person you're thinking of right now. This could be your ex, whoever is literally on your mind right now. So how do they see you, Taurus? Whoa, they see you as if, there are some secrets surrounding you. Okay, there's something they don't know about you, something to do with your past, okay, that feel like, there's something you're not telling them, Taurus. What is it? They see you as if there's something mysterious about you. This is usually a Cancer star sign, okay, card. So they see you as a mystery. There's some secrets from the past that you haven't possibly revealed to them. So they see you as a mystery. They also view you, well, jumping cards, as the King of Cups. So for that reason, whatever happened back in time, okay, they feel like you've got a past. I mean, we've all got a past. But sometimes we discuss it. Sometimes people go over the past. They've healed and moved on. But they think that there's something from the past that is making you the way you are now. So they can sense there's something that happened back then in your past. You've got a baggage, we all have it, but they can sense it. And they think that for that reason, you are not opening up emotionally to them, Taurus. Maybe you've mentioned a little bit, they know. They think that is the reason why you're not wanting to open up emotionally to them. They also view you with, Taurus, oh wow, Judgment and Ace of Swords. Okay, so I don't know if it's a new person or old person, but we've got a Judgment here. This is a reconciliation card, okay? This is about getting a closure or having unfinished business with someone. So maybe they think that either you haven't finished your business with someone, or maybe they want to reconcile with you. Okay, with Judgment card, they see you as if there's a need for closure in your life. You need to get a closure. There's some air that's got to be cleared, maybe with them, maybe with someone else from the past, because I feel the energy of a new person here, Taurus. Okay, this new person is observing you, Taurus, and they know there's some secrets you're holding very close to your chest. They know your emotion, they know you've got a good heart, they watch you, yet you're not opening up emotionally to them. Okay, you're hiding that you possibly like them, or you're not giving them sort of like, the green light. You can move towards me. You can take a step towards me. You are, you're giving them red lights. You're not giving this person, they see as if you're not giving them green light, because you emotionally unavailable because of something that happened in the past. They can see this. They also view maybe talking to someone from the past. Maybe they know there's someone there, and they know you haven't got a clarity of a situation, of something that there's some closure needed, some unfinished business. Okay, it's still on your mind, very much on your mind. This person here with Ace of Swords, they're thinking about it from looking at it from an emotional and logical point of view. Okay, Ace of Swords is about having a mental clarity of a situation. So they see you. I don't know if it's because I feel the energy of two people here. So there's a old person and a new person. So if it's an old person, they may want to reconcile with you, or they feel like you two got to sit down and talk things over and look at it from both analytical, logical and emotional perspective. Okay, they see you, they think you do want this meeting, that you do want to reconcile, that you would like to discuss it, or they actually see you, maybe they've already talked about it, and they see as if you are very smart these days and you're looking at it from the logical and emotional point of view. Okay, for that reason it's logical for you to withdraw your emotions, because there's a past here, that is haunting your present. Does that make sense? Oh my goodness. All right, I really want to clarify the judgment. That's how they see you with judgment. Why? Okay, so the end of the karmic connection. Okay, so they see you maybe recently reconciling, or a need for you, Taurus, to discuss something with someone, to gain a closure, to clear the air. Okay, because there's some karma here that needs to be sorted out. So there's some karma from the past, Taurus, that needs to be looked at. I'm not saying this is something unresolved, unfinished business. Karmic connection. You need to receive a closure here, Taurus. Okay, something's been unfinished. It's been on your mind. Your mind and your emotions are still in it. There's some kind of something that's holding you back from moving on, possibly, and your mind and your heart are still in it. Some karmic connection, but you're not talking about it. But I feel like if you haven't got a closure from this karmic connection, you haven't managed to sort it out, it's holding you back. And this new person, if there is a new person, they know this is something that you should possibly sort it out. They feel like the past is affecting your present with this card. Okay, and for that reason you are withdrawing your emotions and you're not getting involved. You're not opening up emotionally to this new person. Now, how do you view them? Not sure who, because now we've got two people in here already. It's crowded. Oh, right, you view them, Chariot. Someone who's moving forward, someone who's confident. Maybe they're moving towards you. Maybe they're with a Cancer star sign. Okay, Chariot, someone who's very confident, very sexy. You're very attracted to them. Whoever it is, they might be traveling. Okay, moving forward. Okay, confident. You also view them with, okay, Queen of Wands in the upright position. Someone who's quite creative, passionate, can be quite moody, so very much like Cancer. No offense to Cancers, okay? Creative, moving towards you, but they're quite moody. There might be an artist, a singer, a writer, a musician. People are naturally drawn to this person. They're very, very passionate. They're also moody. They go mood swings. Might be a Cancer star sign, okay? Either way, this person, you see them as someone who's confident. They're very confident, okay? Very much aware of who they are. And for that reason, you're feeling very drawn to them, okay, Taurus? You also see them with, wow, Ten of Wands in the reverse position. This is someone who back in time might be with you or someone else. Someone who experienced a lot of drama, emotional drama in their life. They were emotionally tired. So someone who possibly took time off from you, Taurus. Okay, if you were with someone with whom you had very unstable connection, they took time away, but it's like they're coming back. I feel like they're coming back. This person that took time away, took a break from this connection, walked out on you possibly, they coming back. Okay, they coming back. You see them coming back after a long break. You didn't see that coming, Taurus, and they see you wanting to discuss, wanting to look at this connection from two different angles. Taurus, please open your heart and look into it from emotional and logical point of view. Okay? That is a karmic point for you two to meet and finish the unfinished business after someone who Taurus took a long break because they felt like they couldn't handle more emotional instability. I'm not saying it was your fault. When two people get together and things do not, if they don't get on, they both get hurt, right? But they know that whatever happened in the past, it's gonna affect you now, and that's why you're not opening emotionally. So what is the main blockage, Taurus? What is the main blockage for Taurus? The main blockage for Taurus and the person they're dealing with. Too many cards. What's the blockage? Okay, Ten of Swords in reverse position. The blockage is someone in the past who got very betrayed and very hurt, okay? There was a painful ending with this person. So possibly Taurus, when this person took a break, okay? From you, it was very painful. Maybe you both decide on it either way. You know, obviously you haven't spoken because we've got Judgment card here. They want to reconcile, they want to possibly clear the air, give you the closure if you didn't get that. But the matter of the fact is that the main blockage is that there was a painful ending between you two, okay? Very painful. You felt betrayed, they felt betrayed, you felt stabbed, they felt stabbed, okay? You both went through extreme pain here. So what is the outcome for you two, Taurus? I'm trying to shuffle for a bit longer. You cannot see it, right? Sorry that you cannot see it. I got a card. Wow. The Devil. Toxic energy. Even if you were to get together, I feel like too much has happened for this to make it happen, if that makes sense. We've got a third party situation, codependency, toxic situation, toxic energy. That's the outcome. Let's clarify the outcome. Third party situation. Maybe do with Capricorn. The Tower. Someone's got to release toxic energy here. A toxic energy has got to be released, okay? So I feel like if you two have experienced a painful ending, I feel like you too felt stabbed, you too felt hurt, okay? They took a break, they felt like it was too much drama. I don't know what happened, or only you know. But you felt like they didn't give you a closure. They just walked out on you passively, okay? So you closed your heart on them. King of Cups, someone who's got a lock on their heart because they've been there, they've done it, okay? This past affecting you, affect your emotions and the way you approach emotions these days, okay? You two got to release toxic energy. You two got to release something that's been holding you back if you are to be together. Release the third party situation or release anything toxic. Whatever addiction this person or you've had, Taurus. This is for you and your cross watcher. Or maybe the outcome is that you two releasing each other because after meeting up, you might be like, you know, we've been through a lot together, a lot been unsaid, but it's about time. After we've been stabbed, we both felt this energy. We both felt it. It's about time we release what's been holding us back. We release this toxicity between us and move on either with a new person or, you know, on our own, etc. Let's clarify the outcome. Because it's not healthy and life is too short. It's too short, Taurus. Again, you can't make that up. Devil. Okay. I feel like you two got to release, you know, toxic energy. This is 3 cards telling me the outcome is toxic. I'm sorry. I don't mean to be negative. I really don't. Maybe someone's got to heal something. Maybe codependent situation. Maybe someone's dependent on something else. Maybe you, Taurus, are dependent on someone. Maybe someone who's got children. It's free here. 3 people in this connection. Okay? Maybe someone's got to release someone else. To be with someone else. Something's got to go, Taurus. Either for you or this person. Or maybe you too. With 3 cards. Just wouldn't make it. Wouldn't make it because there's too much of a toxic energy. Too much that happened in the past. That's affecting the present. Too much that made you close your heart on them. Too much for them to take. Because they just couldn't hold more of a, you know, they just couldn't deal with the emotional turbulence that were not only yours, but maybe they had other issues going on in their life. It was too much for them, so they chose to walk away without possibly even telling you. Okay. But you know, you're feeling passionate about them, or you view them as someone who's passionate. Okay. So let's clarify the blockage. The blockage was you both, or one of you, felt stopped. Third party situation, not only stopped, there was a third party situation. Someone felt betrayed here back in time, and there was a misunderstanding. Have a look. Third party situation, broken heart, hurting. The hurt was real for you too, Taurus. And it was crowded there. Third party situation, being cheated on possibly. The hurt was real. And the sorrow was real, okay? Painful ending. Back in time. Okay. Something did not work out. And none of you were able to fix it. Instead, you were like feeling sorrow, feeling sorry for the situation, feeling heartbroken. None of you had a chance to, you know, sort things out. And that is the blockage, you know. It might have passed months, years, and none of you reach out. And that is the issue here. Because if you've got 2 people who cannot reach out, who cannot fix it, you cannot make it. That is toxic. That means you get stuck. Okay? Someone's got to give it, you know, give in. Someone's got to give in. No one's giving in here. Let's look into the piece of advice, Taurus. Oh, we got 2 cards immediately. Knight of Wands, the Wheel of Fortune. The end of the cycle. Or maybe it's a good karma coming your way. And the Knight of Wands. So that was a karmic connection. We know this, okay, Taurus. Knight of Wands is, you know, someone who's got fire in the astrological chart. Maybe you, or maybe just the situation. We're looking at the advice. Knight of Wands is someone who hasn't got a plan. Who just does things without thinking. Someone came way too strong. They were so passionate. They might have said, done things that were crazy, basically. Because they were driven by passion. And that was the karmic connection. It was like a, you know, that train. It's like sometimes you're so drawn to something that you just go there blindly. Knight of Wands went in there blindly. Okay? Just like in what's her name? Selena Gomez new songs. We always went into blindly. And that's what the situation was here. Because when the karmic When we meet our karmic partner, that's what happens. We can't help it, okay? So the advice is, that was your karma for you to learn a lesson, Taurus. Next time, not to go blindly. Be more logical. I always tell you this, I'm telling you this especially throughout this season, okay? That is the advice, okay? On the other hand, you know, if someone is coming here, it's like you two, you cannot keep away from each other, but at the same time, you both toxic for one another, okay? That is your karma. I mean, not karma, that is a karmic connection. It's so strong, the chemistry undeniable, that it's hard to resist it. But we've got to be logical, Taurus. You've got to be logical, okay? If you two causing each other more pain, you know, the imbalance, we're causing each other more pain, then possibly we're not good for each other, right? So that was a karmic lesson for you, Taurus. In the future, not to be hasty in your actions. You're your cross watcher, okay? That was your lesson for you next time, to have a plan, to be more logical, okay? And the advice is, where, you know, if something is holding you back with the death card, if something's been holding you back, you've been put back to square one with this person, you two, okay? This was a toxic energy. Something toxic got to come to the end. And I'm not saying you got to discard this person or they got to discard you. I'm saying if you two cannot make things happen and you haven't managed to make it happen by now, perhaps you're not meant to be together. Perhaps that was just a karmic lesson for them to learn about themselves and for you to learn about yourself, Taurus, okay? You know, closing one chapter for a new chapter to open, like Selena Gomez song again, about the one about Justin Bieber. She says, you know, the last lyrics, a line of a song, of a lyrics is like, now the chapter's finished, now it's goodbye, okay? So maybe that's what's gonna happen, Taurus, from Mercury retrograde. Maybe it's time for you and your ex to sit down and decide, yeah, we came way too strong. We, you know, it was crazy, whatever happened, you know, but it's been holding me back. It's been toxic. I've been you know, we've been like repeating the same mistake over again. So either you two can release something toxic that you're doing, you or them. But I feel more than anything, so much has happened here in the past that it will be best for you too just to move on and learn from this experience, Taurus. Learn from it. Scorpio season is a good timing for the endings and beginnings. Taurus. Wow, beautiful. In a general spread, the bottom of the deck, overall energy. If you go back to my Celtic spread, the bottom of the deck card, the overall energy for this week is Queen of Swords, and he is the same. Learn from this situation to be logical. And that is the energy for this week. This is the lesson you've learned, Taurus, okay? So the next time you don't go into it blindly, so you don't get hurt, because now you're protecting your heart. Taurus, this is your love related reading. I just pulled one card from the messages from your animal spirit guide, okay? I really like them. Yeah, I keep changing every year because I get bored. Camel, okay, Taurus, trust that you have the resources to get through the challenges before you. Trust that you've got the resources to go through challenges before you. Camel, let me see if I can go more onto it. Camel, right. So this is the thing, all the experiences you've had in your lifetime, the challenges you've successfully faced, and the wealth of knowledge you've accumulated can be called on to not only cope with type of adversity that presents itself, but to help you move forward, Taurus, with courage and determination. First, Taurus, identify where you want to go, and then proceed slowly, steadily, and deliberately towards the objective. As you move along, cast away your fears, doubts, and hesitations whenever they arise, letting the four winds lift them up to the sun to be burned away. But you got to first identify where you want to go and then proceed slowly. So you got to identify, you got to have a plan, okay? You shouldn't go there blindly. Don't go there blindly like you did possibly in the past. Okay? Ease your mind and heart, Taurus, and know that all is well and that you are protected at all times. Okay? You have what it takes to get through this, okay? But it's important you identify what you want and you proceed in love slowly, not fast, not blindly, like Knight of Wands was rushing without having a plan, okay? That was a karmic lesson to learn from. So now it's time to, you know, that was a transformation you maybe need, you and them, okay? You both learn lessons from this. Harsh ending, painful ending, but a new beginning. Sometimes we've got to close the door for a new door to open. I think this is a Scorpio's card, so you're realizing throughout Scorpio season, yes, throughout the next week, it's time to close the chapter. Now the chapter's finished. Now it's goodbye. Okay, Taurus, this is the end. This is the love related reading for you from today, the 6th of November, up to the following week. So Taurus, now the chapter is over. It's the end of it. Now it's goodbye.